Something hilarious occurred to me after I recorded that last episode. It seems that Gorgo has taken heed of Cleo's absence in this playthrough, since I'm playing as Cleo, and she's just making drama in Cleo's place. But we're kicking her butt, so it's okay. Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Civilization 6 in our In Denial series. Yeah, are we really playing this? Am I playing as Cleo? I don't know, but it sure seems like it. So let's try and follow that excellent episode 1, if I do say so myself, with an excellent episode 2. We have a lot going on, and I'm feeling a little cheeky, to tell you the truth, because that not only did the episode go well, but the fight went well. So I have some choices to make. I have some policies perhaps to select, but I might actually be able, can you tell how giddy I am, to advance on Gorgo? I might. And I'm going to try. I'm going to at least push my units forward offensively after my archer finishes healing up, especially, and see if we might be able to take Spartan territory from Gorgo. Kind of turn the tables on her a little bit, because that would give us a leg up for the territory that we've lost. We, of course, do have this settler here that is a few turns away from the Libyan desert. We sent them on their way at the end of the last episode, at the beginning of this turn. So this is not the very beginning of turn 40. We've done a few small things. But let's go ahead and continue earning experience for these units, first and foremost. I want that warrior to completely finish healing before they go anywhere, but we do want to have that one cross the river. And I'll have this archer stay put for a moment while that one heals as well. Let's see. All right, research. Tough choice here. Bronze working is kind of the way I want to go, but also having the wheel available so that we can build our Marianu Chariot Archer. We are 1 turn away from a Dark Age, so anything to help us gain era score so that we can come back from a Dark Age with a Golden Age and get that Heroic Age would be ideal. If you don't know what I mean by that, just sit tight. It might happen this episode if I can keep things moving at a reasonable clip, or it might be the next one after that. But anyway, that's the most tempting one, but we can have bronze working and discover all of our iron sources, and this is what there's 2 recommendations the game is making from a militaristic standpoint. This would give us spearmen, it would give us the ability to build encampment districts and the enclosed barracks building, and again, we would know where all of our iron was. And then, of course, there's masonry, which would take 10 turns, like the wheel, and that gives us access to the pyramids. Now, we can't build the pyramids until our new city is set up here. So these are 3 choices, all of which are giving me something I want. I think, given that I am going to try and make an offensive push here, I want to try and go for the wheel. Because if I can bring a Marianu Chariot Archer in, just 1 or 2 of them, to assist with this push that I'm about to attempt, then so much the better, I think. Now, civics-wise, we've finished military tradition, which gives us flanking and support combat bonuses. Basically, when you have units next to each other, they provide not only defensive assistance, but offensive assistance. So you do more damage. Both of these are good. State workforce could be the way to go because of conscription. Unit maintenance reduced by 1. Not that we're going to be able to pick too many of these policies right away. And we're going to need to have both of these before I go for political philosophy. I think it's pretty likely that we're going to get a heroic age coming out of this Dark Age. All right, state workforce it is. And now here in Akhetaten, see, this is where it's interesting because I have so many things I still need to build on account of this war being a slight distraction, but I also want to have additional forces to push against Gorgo. So I've got to balance my priorities somewhat. We have a shrine going up in Rakadet. I do want a shrine in Akhetaten as well. There's not a great space right now for a campus in Akhetaten. I mean, there is, right there. And I should probably build it. The monument can wait. The builder is also tempting. Yeah, I think I might go ahead and go with the game's recommendation on this one. I think it makes sense to go ahead and just clear this woodland tile. Unfortunately. And give me that campus. So we can start to have some additional science income, because Gorgo is ahead of me there. Ah, she does have another archer. I don't know how many military units she still has. Oh, I forgot about that scout up there. This scout just got a combat upgrade. So, not an upgrade to its actual damaging capabilities, but if I keep that scout sheltered there, just healing every turn, but fighting these barbarians, I might actually be able to get some more experience. Maybe, I don't know, it might be worth withdrawing. That is a hills tile. So, yeah, I'm going to leave them there for one more turn, and if I need to run, I'll run. All right, Sparta is in a normal age. For our dedication, these are the things that will earn us era score. I'm going to choose... I think there's a good chance I'm going to have... I can get 2 era score each time you convert a city to your founded religion. I'm going to found a religion in this era, most likely. But I'm also going to be building a lot of districts, so... Yeah, let's be a little bit bold and go with Exodus of the Evangelists. I think that Exodus of the Evangelists is only going to be effective as a choice if I can successfully take some cities from Gorgo. So now I'm committed, in a sense, to that. Yay. It looks like I can eliminate this warrior, so I'll do that. Bring this warrior down here. And we have a city-state unit that is blocking me in here. Now, Ngazargamu is not under anyone's influence, thankfully. It could be, so that could be annoying, and I want to get my settler in place as soon as possible. Gorgo could really mess with me if she were to take Ngazargamu right now. But, oh, the warrior didn't die. Once again. Once again, Civilization 6's battle predictions lie to me horribly. I told you they lie. You saw that health bar completely empty, did you not? When I aimed at the unit with my archer. Nope. Nope. Warrior's still alive. So that bonus resource is now in danger a little bit. But what I can now do to get some era score and kick us off nice and strong in a couple of ways is build a galley. So let's do that. Also, I do have the ability to change policies, and I might want to do that. Let me take a quick look. Oh, heck yeah. I can temporarily adopt this naval unit policy, because I'm not building units at the moment, so I'm going to have to switch policy back out in just a moment. I have also Dark Age policy, so this is worth looking at, certainly once I have a new government, which should happen within this age. Yeah, none of these cannot heal outside your territory, yet none of these are particularly appetizing for me at the moment. All right, I'm going to move this warrior here, slowly start moving south. What I'm hoping is that I've done enough damage to Gorgo's military, and there it is. Managed to escape that in the first episode. They did just defile that pasture, unfortunately. Okay, so now we have units on all sides. Kind of annoying. I think what I'm going to do here is back off. Just one tile and see what they do. I'm kind of farming experience for that scout from that situation, so... All right, well, let's eliminate that warrior. All of these unit deaths are generating war exhaustion for Gorgo, by the way. Good, promotion available. That's what I wanted. Let me give myself and you, perhaps... Is there actually an intro on it? No, there's not. Did it get removed? It couldn't have gotten removed as a mechanic, could it? Weariness, that's what it is. War weariness. Having a nation that is constantly at war will diminish the productivity and happiness of your people. War weariness grows for every battle you fight. This accumulation is worse when those battles occur in foreign territory or when your units are killed. It is worse still if those units are killed by a nuclear weapon, but launching a nuclear weapon yourself is the greatest source of war weariness. All war weariness you accumulate is increased depending on the era and if you declared war without using a casus belli. War weariness is applied to every city you own as a negative amenity. So this is every battle you fight, and it is worse when your units are killed, and it's worse when the battles occur in foreign territory. So she's got a lot of war weariness right now. So it applies negative amenities, lowering city growth and productivity. Low amenities for too long can cause rebel partisans to spawn in your cities. These hostile units will attack your units and pillage your tiles and districts. So I am counting on the fact that this war weariness has built up and is now putting me in a position to potentially take a more offensive stance against Gorgo. I'm going to let that archer continue to heal for a bit. We might need to do more. Yeah, the pasture's been pillaged, I know. And Akhetaten still needs more amenities because I have not been able to do anything with that. Looks like there's a new Spartan city literally right here. That would be a great one for me to take. I don't have to take all of Spartan territory, but I might be able to take some and really teach Gorgo a lesson. So that's the plan. I didn't even notice that city until just now anyway. So it does seem like these, yeah, city-state units are doing what city-states units do. And they are stopping me. Now, it does actually seem like there's a pretty good tile that the game is recommending here. It's not the one I was going to. And it'll take me a few more turns to get to it. But that might be worth doing. There's also a rice tile right there, interestingly enough, near Akhetaten. I just want to have this settler somewhere in the desert. Yeah, that gold will come in very handy. There we go. The crew of the galley from Egypt invent the sailor's yarn after their first sea voyage. So we're not the very first, and I'm not surprised. But now what we can do is we can start sailing and maybe see if there are additional units in the area. I am starting to run low on gold per turn, so and that's not terribly surprising. I have a lot of units. Let's see if we can do something about that. I think at this point, the smartest thing for me to do would be, well, first of all, let's... Since this could be an offensive move soon, I do want to say, well, yeah, let's do range strength versus land units, and then I suppose the best move at this point, in order to bring in additional gold as soon as possible, would be getting a builder. So let's do that. We haven't done too much in the way of additional builders. All right, this is the original tile I was going for. I think the one the game suggested will actually be preferable, so I'll head down that way. And hopefully not regret my decision. All right, I'm a little bit nervous about this river. It's been flooding a lot, and I don't want my units that are on the march right now to get caught in the crossfire of that, so to speak. All right, I'm going to tentatively... There we go. That's what I wanted to see. One more archer. Gone. All right, so that's more war weariness for Gorgo. Take that, Sparta. All right, so the galley getting attacked a little bit there. Barely taking any damage, though. Now getting attacked by barbarians. Ooh, there's a barbarian quadrireme offshore. That's not good. Scout still holding his own. Okay, and now things are a little bit dicier. Ooh, that's tough. All right, I could lose my scout right here. I'm going to keep them fortified because I think they're close to killing this warrior. But if that scout decides to attack as well, I could lose my scout. So this strategy might not have paid off. I wasn't expecting their scout to loop around like that, but it is what it is. All right, so it looks like we have an additional archer here as well. I might need to bring my galley back. Let's do some damage to them before they can do any to us. and give them some additional things to shoot at. Yeah, at the very least, this city will be ours. And that'll be very handy. At this point, Gorgo has lost a ton of units. So I would imagine those debuffs are applying pretty thoroughly at the moment. All right, so she's attacking Rockadet again, which is completely futile.
A strong economy begins with a strong, well-educated workforce.
All right, so I can do something very useful with this. So we've reduced unit maintenance by 1. We still have the production bonus in all cities. I will be using the wonder bonus as soon as I can. And now we have 3.9 gold per turn. Excellent. Let's eliminate that archer. Let's get these warriors across the river. Let's move this unit here. I want you to fire. And then I want you to eliminate. GG. Ooh, a horseman. That's going to be a little spicy. I don't have any spearmen yet. But I still have her on the defensive, so I'll take it. Early Empire, obvious next choice because we want to get political philosophy as soon as possible. Governments, more policy slots, etc., etc. So I can now finally appoint a governor. We're going to put Magnus in Rockadet, which is a pretty standard first move. Help improve that city. Yeah, all of my units are in pretty good defensive positions at the moment, so I'm not hugely worried about that horseman. I can do a lot of damage, honestly. And the builder will be done in 2 turns, so that sheep tile can get repaired soonish. Let's get that galley healed up. And just cross your fingers that the... You know what? I could go ahead and bring these archers across the river here. Let's do that. It's a little bit bold. Yeah. So she was able to do that. I wasn't sure she'd be able to move through a jungle tile with that unit, and then... Ooh, I might lose this archer now. So that was a bad move. My fault. I did not think that the horsemen would be able to both move through a rainforest tile and attack, but they, in fact, can. So... Now I have an interesting choice in front of me because I want to do as much damage as possible here. Oof. Yeah, that was a bad move. I didn't see that coming, or I wouldn't have done that. Let's get a little closer to her city. We're just going to keep the pressure on. We have to. And I also think it would be smart to get this archer here. Now, a couple of things I could do here. Let me go ahead and fire on the unit that is... Yeah, see, if I moved the archer here, could the horseman... Let me see if I can look this up. I need to see exactly how much movement. 4 movement points. So if I... And then, hang on. Attacking costs 2, right? Or just 1. So basically... I don't think that would cost anything to move there. That would be 1... Yeah. That horseman would be able to kill this archer if I moved them to that hill. Plus, the archer wouldn't be able to fire. So really the only sensible thing is just to fire on this horseman unit and pray that they don't eliminate the archer. Because that archer does have a promotion available. So if Gorgo is stupid enough not to kill this archer right now, then that archer has a chance to stay alive. So, fingers crossed. But, let's see, what else can I do? I need to get that second shrine built, for sure. I think a builder is probably the best choice here at the moment. Granary, yes, but there are so many things in the area that I could improve, including lecturer resources, that would be essentially better, faster. Okay. Found city. So we have the city of Swinet over here. It does look like our scout survived, which is honestly kind of miraculous. I'll take it. And now Swinet. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going to build a trader in Swinet, although a builder is also quite useful. Let's do a trader first, because we need to get those roads going. Okay. Somebody's built the Hanging Gardens. Your people celebrate a historic moment. Visitors complain about the heat of Swinet, but at least it's a dry heat. At least indeed. All right, she's killing the archer. Damn. Okay. Well, first casualty of the war. Still doing well overall.
Don't reinvent the wheel. Just realign it.
And now we have access to the Marianu horse archer, which might help me counter her advance here. So let's get these units. Yeah, these guys are not going to do well against. I need to back up towards these archers, basically. Let me see. I genuinely, like, I kind of know this stuff, but I'm doing calculus at the moment. Well, not quite calculus, but you know what I mean. I'm trying to make the most nuanced decisions that I can about where I move these units based on the number of movement points that her horsemen have. The horsemen are a good game changer. I wasn't expecting those to pop into play. Let's see, rivers. Okay, no, there's no information there. Fording? No. No. Okay. I hate it, but what I'm going to try to do here, like, I really want to go ahead and fire with these archers, but I want to try and get my other units in front of them because I feel like they're going to be able to be attacked by multiple horsemen if I don't. So that's what I'll do. Man, I wasn't expecting her to have horsemen already, but I think I should be able to push back. Next choice, I think the obvious choice is bronze working, especially if she's going to put me back on the defensive. We do have our great prophet. That's really good news. I want to found my religion. This is a little bit... Whoa, no, don't... no. There we go. Oh, good. I can improve that gypsum, finally. So let's get that going with my new builder. And now, I think I want to found, as I was about to say before I realized I had to move my builder, I want to found my religion in Rockadet. I want it to be founded in my capital city, please. All right, Marianu Chariot Archer will take 7 turns. I don't love that, but if it helps me beat Gorgo, then I'll take it. Notice her military score is dramatically lower than it was earlier. All right, so the great person already gave us 1 era score. We're at 10 of 14 era score required for a normal era in the coming age, which is a long way away. But we want to achieve a golden age to get that next level. All right, so this is going to be interesting. All right, so I'm going to use my upgraded archer. Okay. Yeah, so we're not going to be able to do a ton of damage to these horsemen. That really stinks. But that archer has a promotion now. So I'm going to do some damage here. Any attack that she does with these horsemen will force them to come in range of my archers. And I think we're going to be okay. This galley is ready to move again. Let's do one move at a turn, or at a time here. Okay, there we go. Choose religion. Now we have Tomatek's historical religions enabled as a mod, specifically because I wanted to make sure we could choose. Where are you? Where are you? The downside of this is that there are so many choices. Pesejet, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where's the Ankh? I know you're here. I know you're here. Don't hide from me. Did I scroll past it? How blind am I? This is the whole reason I added this mod. Come on. It's normally near the top, so I just scrolled past it. That's all I did. I scrolled past it. What the heck? Did somebody else... Oh! Who did it? Somebody took my religion. I'm so mad. That's incredibly rude. Okay, well, heck. That's incredibly rude. Oh my god. There are so many choices, and you chose the one that I added this mod so that I could pick. Oh my god. I'm beside myself right now. Why would you do that? It's just inconsiderate. Mastayasna? Or maybe just go for one of the more basic icons, perhaps. Ooh. You know what? You know what? You know what? Here we go. What would this be? There's a cheeky thing I could call this right now, but I'm not going to. Okay. I'm going to be very convoluted here. So I'm going to borrow something from Stargate, which is historically inaccurate. The Egyptian eye logo is referred to in the movie Stargate as the Eye of Ra, but it's not. The Egyptian eye is the Eye of Horus. But because we're founding this religion in Rakadet, and because I'm mad that Pesejet was taken, we're going to call our religion Eye of Ra. Okay, so a Holy Sites district, or Holy Sites faith adjacency bonus provides production as well. Jesuit education may purchase campus and theater district buildings with faith. That is always a handy one to have, I've found. I love that work ethic, though. I just don't know that I can really take huge advantage of it right now. It would provide additional, like one additional point of production, but would that really be worth it relative to just being able to build campus and theater square district buildings with faith? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go for Jesuit education as the start, and then anything we can do. I don't think there's anything I can choose right now that would actually help me in the battle. Monastic isolation. I always prefer this one just because theological combat becomes less of a threat. Your religion's pressure never drops due to losses. So let's do that. Now we have 2 additional era score from founding the Eye of Ra religion. Okay, and now moment of truth. So the theology civic has been boosted. Nice. And it looks like since we converted Akhenaten, we did get our era score bonus. So now we have the golden age, or the normal age threshold, and we're headed for the golden age threshold already. Not bad. So this offensive push has been costly so far, but she could bring additional units starting next turn. Ooh, she backed off. Oh, no, she didn't. She attacked. That makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense.
Look back over the past, with its changing empires that rose and fell, and you can foresee the future too.
By the way, in case you're wondering, the music being absent is a known bug in the current version of Civ 6. There's a reason there's no music. So you just have to put up with my voice for now. I'm so sorry. But that's not a bug in my game. It's a bug in Civ 6 at the moment. It's a shame. And it appears to be all civilizations. But I might be mistaken on that. I haven't looked into it specifically just yet. Okay, so we've unlocked a bunch of new policies. We've unlocked the ability to enforce our borders and grant open borders to other civilizations. And we can also declare a war of retribution, used to declare war on a player who has broken a promise to you within the last 30 turns. I don't think there are policies that I really want to take on right now. I am going to want that wonder bonus sooner than later, but not yet. But not yet. All right. Amenities. We finally have a luxury resource. Holy crap. Okay, now... this is going to be a challenge. For whatever reason, that horseman... oh, because that's a hills tile. Oof. Alright, well this archer... here's the thing. This archer can fire on that horseman right now and really hurt it. Trying to decide what to do here. I do think that... I don't think the horseman would be able to reach me if I retreated here. My concern is that barbarian quadrireme off the coast. So I can at least... yeah. So that's... I might lose my galley, but I might be able to protect my warrior there. Oh, you know what I just realized, though? You know what I just realized? Ooh. So I could... oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is happening. And there we go. Okay, I would like mysticism, but we're going to go for political philosophy first because I want those extra policy slots as soon as possible. All right, new governor policy. Obviously, we're going to go for the extra growth. 20% growth in Raw Cadet, and trade routes ending here provide 2 food to their starting city. So that's going to help in Swinet in 16 turns. Well, it'll be sooner than 16 turns because Swinet's about to grow. And we do have Swinet set to a growth focus. Okay, gonna have to end this probably after the next turn. We'll go to turn 50, I would imagine. And it looks like they were not able to do anything with that horseman. My scout is once again under attack. Ooh. Catastrophic volcanic eruption. People living near the volcano flee as lava and ash blankets the surrounding land. God, the volcano effects are just so good. Especially the lava trickling down the mountain. They did a good job. Okay.
I'm also interested in creating a lasting legacy, because bronze will last for thousands of years.
Indeed. All right, so we're at the beginning of turn 50, and that is a good stopping point. I wanted to get a little bit farther this episode, but Gorgo continues to make life difficult. The horsemen were a nice monkey wrench. But we're still making progress on a number of fronts. I've managed to kind of split my priorities between a few different things. So let me see. It looks like this unit might be the one that I really want to... I'm going to have this archer finish off that horseman. We're going to move this archer here, and I'm going to move these units here, because they obviously both need to heal now. I'm a little bit worried about flooding on that river, but I'm just going to have to deal with that risk for the time being. But I don't want to play any more of turn 50. I'm going to go ahead and stop this episode here, and the next one we are going to hopefully take this city. We might even be able to take Sparta before the end of the war. It's just, if I start to lose units, then I'm going to have war exhaustion as well. And I would prefer not to deal with too much of that. So it's something I'm going to have to just kind of keep my eye on closely. And we might have to maybe make peace with Gorgo after we take a city from her. But I'll be happy to take a city from her, and that would be a good way to make up for the lost time from this initial war. Kind of something that you have to do on higher difficulty Civilization 6 in the beginning, especially if you get attacked. You have to make sure that you either attack other civilizations or take something from civilizations that attack you that slow you down, because otherwise you might never catch up. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes are coming out every day at 10 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.